Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we have a bit of an oddity really. Many manufacturers are going smaller. They like around about 38mm, 39mm at the moment seems to be the sweet spot for watches. TAG on the other hand, oh no. TAG have gone big. They've gone so big I think they've gone home. They really have on this watch. It is a beast. The name of this watch is the TAG Heuer Aquaracer Professional 1000 Superdiver, and it's a truly impressive watch. It's got some amazing details on this watch, I have to say. But before I get too far into a review, I've got to say a big thank you to Ryan and the team over at Francis Gaye of Coventry. Massive selection of stock. If you're interested in buying this, I'll leave a link in the description below. Check out my website or pop into the shop. Plenty of great watches. So here we go. Now, the reason why I say this is a bit of a beastie is it's 45mm case size. The thickness of the watch is 16mm. The lug to lug, so from here to here, is just over 52mm. Now the bracelet size, it's quite weird. At the top I measured 22, at the lugs I measured 22.5. So you would think though, to be fair, that this would be quite a heavy watch. It's definitely not light, but it is made of titanium, so it's lighter than you would actually give it credit for. Now let's have a look at that dial. Now, the dial, to be fair, I think is really quite nice. They've got a lot of detailing on this. They really have gone full out for it, really. Even down to the fact that it's got these hexagonal hour markers on here. There is plenty of bling, really, on this watch. You've got a nice bit of polishing on the outside here. The hands, especially, that hour hand has got plenty of polishing. And as to is its loom, it's got a good bit of loom with its Superluminova loom on there. We have a date position down at the 6 o'clock there, which I always like to see because it keeps us, a bit of symmetry to the dial. The minute track running around the outside does look quite busy, to be fair, but it just, when you catch the light, like you see every so often, you just get a real nice bit of depth to that dial. There is a heck of a lot of writing on there though. For my taste, I'd have got rid of that and place the TAG Heuer in white. I just feel there's a lot of writing on there. But, horses for courses. So as we come out from there, we have a flat sapphire crystal with AR coating. Now, what about the bezel? Let's have a try the bezel action here. It's okay. It's not too bad. Have we got much back play? There is a bit, actually. There's a little bit of play on there, but it is very positive. Now, as we line it up, yep, lines up spot on. So we do have a ceramic bezel insert, though it's a little bit different because most of the time you expect like a real shiny kind of when you're talking with ceramic, but this one is a little bit different from what I've seen with others, and it is loomed up. It does look very nice actually when it's all lit up. And we've got again this angled, they haven't gone for a round here. Everything's very angled. Now the case, as I say, it is made of titanium, so it is lighter than you'd give it credit for, really. The finishing on there is really good. We have a satinized finishing on here. We have a nice polished bevel running round. Yes, we do have a helium escape valve in the side. After all, this is a 1000 meter capable diver. So it is a proper hardcore bit of kit. Now, as it gets around here, it gets even more interesting. Now, this is, got to be one of the ultimate crown guard systems on here, as it is completely... You're not going to be able to accidentally hit the crown in any way, shape or form here. But it is incredibly easy to use. Just simply, you've got a big oversized black crown there and just give it a turn. And the whole thing pops out. And they've done a real nice job there. I particularly like the way they have this little orange detail in there to show you that it is actually open. What's it like screwing back in? perfect. Actually, it's really, really good. Some watches you find when you pull them out and go to screw them back in, you've got to back it off a little bit to get it to screw in. This one screws in very nicely first time. Now, as we come round the back, unfortunately, you can't see the movement back there. As a movement is a little bit interesting. It's what TAG call the TH30. But I looked this up a little bit more, and actually turns out it's the Tudor movement. It's the MT5612. Now, this means you're getting 70 hours of power reserve out of this, and it is a chronometer spec movement. So when I put this on the time grapher earlier, it did really well. So, you know, I can't fault it at all on the old time grapher. One of the strange things is the Tudor houses 26 joules, and this one houses 28, so there's obviously a pair of extra joules in there somewhere. I'd be intrigued to find out where they are. If anyone knows, let me know, please. So, I say, quite a funky case. They really have gone kind of, you know, big on it. So I've got the black on there, the black on there. Try to keep everything kind of looking right. The orange to match each other when it opens. Now the bracelet is a titanium bracelet, and I say the brushwork is absolutely superb, as too is the polishing on the outside. The only downside, I'd say, it does look to be a pin and collar, or at least split pins. I don't know. I am surprised they didn't go with screws on this. That is most surprising. Now, but as we come around to the clasp is lovely. It's actually still relatively thin, but we do have micro adjustment on there. So if I press this, you can even do it when closed. So you can see you get this movement here. If I open it, you get a better look at it. As you can see there, we have these dimples. You press this on the side and you can adjust it. So it is actually a really nice on-the-fly adjustment system there. So that I have to, yeah, bravo, they've done a good job on that one. So, as I say, closes nicely. Let me show you this on my wrist. You've got an idea how it looks. Let's zoom out. Quick wrist check. I've gone for another beefy watch today. I've got the Seiko Tuner. That's actually on a strap code Super Engineer 2. And Bob, what you got there, mate? Ooh, Longines. That's the new 190th anniversary model there. I'm rather smitten with that. So anyway, my wrist size, I should point out, is 20. What did I say? 20. It's 7¼ inches. So that's how it looks on my. Let's try and hold it so it's a bit more in position. It does look the part, doesn't it? It is a bit of a beast, and it also comes in a really nice box actually, which does kind of look the part. But one other thing I should point out on this watch is its price. Now this watch isn't cheap. This watch comes in at £5,500. Now, what do you guys think? Would you pay that kind of money for this? Please let me know in the comments below. So all the best and stay safe out there. Take care. Bye.